The First Order army has discovered a resistance base, and they've rallied a massive assault filled with 501st troopers, shock troopers, and standard First Order troopers to attack. This small resistance base is kitted out with hundreds of troopers and large cannons and vehicles ready to defend to the last man. These people have nothing to lose. Will the First Order trample this small yet powerful base, or will they die trying? Only time will tell. What's going on, gamers? It's your boy, Daily Tactics here, and today we are back with some more First Order action in Star Wars Galaxy at War. I'm excited for this one, baby, because we have a massive First Order assault against a relatively small resistance base, yet a very powerful resistance base. So the First Order has brought with them some troop carriers, which hold about 30 soldiers per vehicle, and of course they have those front cannons, which are pretty powerful. Then they also brought AT-STs, ground infantry, which these poor saps have had to walk to the battlefield instead of getting a cushy troop carrier ride. And then there is one AT-AT up here. This thing holds about 44 soldiers a piece, so lots of First Order troopers, both on the ground and in troop carriers, ready to assault this resistance base. However, the resistance base is very powerful itself. They've got troopers in bunkers in the front lines, they've got tanks in the back lines, and then in the base itself, they've got hundreds of troopers along with a few turrets and artillery pieces ready for some action here. So this should be a very mass scale First Order assault against the resistance base. I'm excited for it, and I hope you guys are too. Be sure to smash the like button. We have been crushing it with the likes, baby. I am so ecstatic to see that. Yesterday we smashed our goal of 1.3k likes, so let's try and get 1.6k likes in the first 24 hours. I don't think we've ever done that before from a like request. So guys, let's see if we can do it. I'm hopeful. Let's just see what happens. Hit that like button if you don't mind. And also subscribe if you haven't already. We're trying to hit 400k subscribers in 2021. I appreciate all your guys' support so much, like genuinely from the bottom of my heart. You guys rock. Thank you. All right, without further ado, let's get this thing going here, baby. What's up, gamers? I'm here to tell you about Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is an amazing place where you can get some fire deals on all sorts of video games. Seriously, it's like 60 to 95% off, as you can see here. These are all of the Star Wars titles they have. They literally have every Star Wars title. You can also get XCOM here, Men of War Assault Squad 2, all of the games I play on the channel you can buy here for extremely cheap prices. If you use my affiliate link in the description, it helps me out a ton. So thank you guys for listening to this sponsorship, and thank you to Instant Gaming for continuing to sponsor the channel. Alright, gamers, let's go ahead and press start right here. We'll go in slow-mo for the first bit, and while the soldiers march, I would like to thank the newest Patreon member, DC17 Butt Nugget. Thank you so much for joining the Patreon. Appreciate you, buddy. And if you guys want to join the Patreon yourself and get a shout out every few videos, link in the description below. Always appreciated. Either way, the First Order is on the march here with AT-STs and AT-ATs in tow. The troop transport's going to the very front, so these fellas who managed to get a nice little ride to the battlefield and you know, got a cushy seat on a troop transport, well, now they have to be at the very front line, so it is absolutely brutal. Nebelwerfer fire coming in to the First Order. Troopers right here, actually taking out a lot of the soldiers that have unluckily stepped out of their troop transports right there. Additionally, some troopers in the back lines for the First Order getting hit by some unlucky Nebelwerfer strikes right there. The resistance laying it on thick, currently trying their hardest to prevent the First Order from coming too far forward. The closer they get, the more dangerous they are. It looks like one of their tanks goes down right there, but the other two are still alive for the time being, firing away with everything they've got against these First Order troop transports, AT-STs, AT-ATs, and even infantry. These things are absolute beasts on the battlefield. They can get a lot of shots off really fast, so the First Order needs to take out these tanks pronto. A lot of the resistance actually turrets are down early on. Ooh, there goes another resistance tank right there. The First Order is being very effective on the battlefield currently. But yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised that a lot of these turrets went down so fast. I thought those things would last a little bit longer. Usually those dish turrets have pretty good armor on them. You know, the front of it is actually very protective in this mod, which is very bizarre because it's a wide open turret, but hey, you know, the Star Wars universe is a fickle thing. 1 minute your dish turret is protecting you, the next minute you're getting blown sky high by incoming laser fire. These bunkers up here for the First Order, actually, sorry, for the Resistance, doing pretty well. Most of the troopers inside of them are still alive. Well, not so much this one, but the other one at the very least. And I think that's because these things are such small fries compared to the massive lines back here. So all of the tanks for the First Order are actually targeting the bigger opportunities over here while letting the bunkers be handled by the infantry that the First Order is sending forward. But it looks like these bunkers actually are managing to get a lot of kills on these infantry currently, so that might not be the best strategy. You know, the Resistance is clapping some cheeks here, and the First Order is feeling the pain, and the tanks are not doing much to support. Although now this one does appear to be targeting some of this infantry over here that is trying in vain, might I say, to clap back. These guys don't have bazookas. Even if they did, that ATST would be way out of range for them to hit it. So really no dice right there. In fact, I don't really see many bazooka troopers alive currently for the Resistance. There's one right there. He could maybe manage to get some kills if this thing comes into range of him. But for now, he's just stuck there with nothing to do. This Resistance tank still alive, and in fact, pouring out Nebelwerfer fire in multiple different directions. That is massive! Whoa! Big shots right there. Holy cow, that took out like 50 or 60 First Order troopers. Holy cow, big moves right there from this Resistance tank. It is now getting heavily targeted, and it looks like the crew members did all die from it. It is down for the count now. You can tell by the minimap it has gone white. It is no longer a red block, which means it is manned. So it does get one last BEA. Beautiful lick in there, taking out a ton of First Order troopers, but that Resistance tank does end up dying and going to the wayside. Truly a martyr for the Resistance defenders here. Not bad, soldiers, not bad at all. It looks like more Resistance troopers back here, though, going down from incoming tank fire. They had a good run, but it just wasn't enough. ATST back here, dying, though. That's big. Got to take out more of those tanks if possible. I think it was actually this bazooka trooper. The prophecy came true. He did manage to get that big Chungus kill right there. Not bad at all. Lots of these outside defenders for the Resistance are dying. Anyone basically at surface level on this, platform, dead as a doornail at this point. Is this thing still alive? This turret? Oh, this turret is still alive. I'm not sure if it's in range, though, of the enemy. Yeah, I don't think it is. Oh, it actually just got hit. Oh, the guy flew out the top. My man just did a backflip. Oh, he's phasing through the walls. That's how dead he is. Oh, he is... Yikes, he is big dead. Yeah, that's a shame right there. I just should stop looking at units. Every unit I look at ends up dead. It's my curse. It is my curse. All right, more Resistance troopers over here dying. The outside defenses are going down, but you have to remember we have some tight defenses inside the trenches themselves for the Resistance to make a final stand here. So these guys will have to pull through, I think, big time. That guy's still alive? He's still alive. He got up. What a champ. What an Alpha Chad. What a Sigma Chad. What a beast. That's actually kind of epic. I can't believe that guy is still alive. But yeah, the trenches here are, of course, still alive and kicking for the Resistance. So these guys just kind of got to hold these choke points at the end of this battle against the oncoming First Order infantry that will inevitably get on up here. And then maybe a victory can be secured from the Resistance and the First Order can go down. But that is... not going to be happening for a little while because right now the First Order is still a ways away from actually getting there. Little last stand right there from those two Resistance soldiers, and they actually get a cheeky grenade off last minute, which manages to get a few First Order kills. Those Resistance soldiers. Heroes, man. Big time heroes. The troop transports having some trouble getting stuck on rocks or tank traps, etc., etc. These things are not having a great time. It is hard to navigate this minefield, essentially, of traps for tanks. AT-AT seems to have fallen into the same trap of getting stuck on these rocks. Look at it pivot. It's a little pivoter. And now it's bouncing around. I would not want to be in that thing. It is just very top-heavy, very dangerous. All right, First Order still coming forward. Oh, here we go. This is the march we've been looking for. This is the big Shabuya that's going to be coming on forward, and hopefully... oh, no, they got distracted. Okay, Well, I'll stop recording and start recording again once these guys get back on track and the battle starts once more. Because right now, they're just derping. Alright, here we go. It was only a few moments after, but these troop transports actually making a barricade in the entrance right here. Maybe trying to provide some cover for the infantry in the back and actually just firing out with their turrets right now. Taking out a lot of these resistance soldiers in the back line here. Pretty decent strategy right there, and after they achieve it, they just sort of back up and move on a little bit here. Couple of resistance soldiers up here, grenading some first order troopers that got a little too close. These guys could end up getting some good kills defending this little hillside right here, unless that flamethrower trooper just dices them with flames. It's always possible. They are getting grenaded. Whoa, and the troop transport comes on up there and actually blows them sky high. That's a rip right there for those guys. Yikes. Well, at least one of them still alive, surprisingly enough. More troopers trying to come on in here, but actually getting killed by their own troop transporters right there. Troopers in the bunker down here firing up and away at these troop transports, trying to get some kills, but they take some impact fire themselves. These things are devastating, man. Absolutely devastating, honestly. And I am not seeing any resistance bazooka troopers managing to really get kills on them at all. This is rough. Where's a bazooka trooper? Here. You know what? I want to see an infantry battle, man. We're going to help out a little bit here. There you go. Big hit. Big collision. It didn't get the kill, but it is what it is. All right, we'll fire another. You know what? That guy can do what he wants. Trying to take out that troop transporter. More first order infantry coming through the middle now. It looks like the resistance in the trenches themselves actually getting some shots off on them. It's all a matter of if the trench troopers can manage to hold their choke points here, hold their entrances, and get the kills on these first order troopers. It will be tough, but I believe in them. I think they might be able to do this thing. There we go. They're getting some more kills, actually yoking some grenades out there, but they're letting the first order sort of get into good, crucial positions here where they can fire down at them. They will have the high ground, but it is still a choke point nonetheless. So, what is better, a choke point or the high ground? Answer me that in the comment section if you guys have an answer. I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to say choke point is better than having the high ground, but, you know, it depends. How high is the ground and how good is the choke point? I suppose it is sort of dependent upon those things. Either way, resistance down here trying their best to get some kills on the first order, getting some good shots in there, but not quite enough. There's still plenty of resistance soldiers back here in these trenches and in these trenches back here as well, but I do have to say, those first order troop transports ended up wiping out a lot of these resistance soldiers. I was actually surprised by how well the troop transports ended up performing in the whole of this battle, and they might have been the difference. Troop transports diff, baby. Troop transports diff. Who knows? Maybe it will be enough to actually wipe out the resistance defenses here, enough for the first order infantry to come on in. To be honest, this has been sort of a waning and waxing battle for the first order. At one point I thought, oh, they're surely gonna lose. Oh, their AT-AT ended up going down. At one point I thought, oh, they're surely gonna lose, especially when that Nebelwerfer shot went out and got like 80 kills on them. But now, after the troop transport sort of rolled some heads of the resistance, I'm thinking, hey, maybe the first order actually has this thing and they could pull off a nice little dubski here. However, even as I'm talking, lots of first order troopers going down in these trenches right now, grenaded, you know, machine gun fired. It is a tough situation to be in for the first order, so maybe they will still lose. Who knows? This is actually a really dynamic battle where I feel like the victor isn't going to be known until the last moments of this battle here. It all depends if they can get their momentum back and start getting some more kills on the resistance. If they can't, then I think it will be a dubski for the resistance because they'll just slowly run out of troopers. Their attacks will become less and less powerful, and the first order will reign dominant in this battlefield, baby. All right, first order trooper rounding the corner right there. He gets smashed by some laser fire in the noggin. That was a tough run right there. There's also some resistance troopers back here. These guys can't really get shot from anywhere around here, so the first order really will have to sort of go around to kill them. That could be a good position to hold. Also, some troopers among the rocks still way back here. These guys will hold out to the very end, I have a feeling, because they just have such good cover. The machine gunner over here for the resistance ends up dying at some point there. So now it's up to these guys a little bit further back to get some kills, and getting kills they are. They managed to wipe out an entire squad, it looks like, of First Order troopers with their incoming fire, holding this choke point tightly. But all it would take really for the First Order to actually dominate over here. Oh, grenade coming in. That'll help. That'll help right there. Yikes, that was a big grenade. Actually, the First Order didn't capitalize off of it, so it wasn't that big of a grenade. But all the First Order has to do is come around here. Come right here. This is not a choke point right here. Come around there and just clap them. That's all they have to do, but instead they keep going down this tunnel because that's the route they chose to take a while back, and so now they're kind of stuck with it unless they reorganize some of their troopers around here. But yeah, these losses will continue to mount over here. How's the attack going over this way? Looks like they haven't really tried coming around this bend. There are some resistance troopers still down here that could cut them down, but maybe this way would be a better area to go through. I don't know. That's just an idea right there. More First Order troopers falling into this same trap. No one ever said the First Order was brilliant in terms of tactics. In fact, I think that has never been said. Stormtroopers and First Order, their tactics tend to consist of throw men at enemy, profit, maybe, or lose, then throw more men at enemy. You know, it's rarely an actually, you know, elaborate tactic of you know, making it happen, baby. They rarely make it happen. So I think this thing will end up not getting toppled unless the First Order actually goes around and uses big brain tactics instead of throw men at enemy. Actually, these guys coming around the top here, this is pretty brilliant. They could shoot those guys down there and maybe get kills on this guy here. I'm not sure. Maybe if they walked further that way, it's entirely possible, I suppose. What's going on over here? These guys never really ended up getting attacked. I guess the right side of the battlefield just didn't end up seeing all that much action, and the First Order decided to instead to concentrate their forces over here. With that being said, let's go ahead and squad up the last of the First Order troopers here. They are sort of getting down to the end of their units. This is all they've sort of got left is about 30 or 40 troopers. There's one guy way back here. We'll just bring him forward. So yeah, we squatted up the First Order units. Maybe they'll manage to make a breakthrough over here, or this is where they will die and fail entirely. I mean, this is pretty pathetic. They've lost like 30 or 40 troopers to this one tiny little corner here that could probably be avoidable. Oh, maybe someone's attacking over this way like I said they should. I saw one shot go out from that resistance soldier. Yeah, push out further that way. Fire down. Come on, boys. Ooh. Another big attack over this way, it looks like. Big is relative, I suppose, because it was one trooper. Oh my god, these guys, what are you doing? You buffoons! You are being buffoons right now. Oh my god, I think this will end up being a resistance victory because the First Order is not doing anything here. They're being absolute dinguses. Look at them go! Oh, this is just foolhardy. What are you doing? Oh my god, it's just one after another. They just keep yeeting in there. Oh my goodness, guys. What was that? That is terrible. All right. I would like to see if we can topple this choke point. I don't know about you guys, but I would like to see one big oorah charge to see if this is even possible. So let's push out that way. Let's push out that way, and let's push out this way, all at the same time. Go, go, go. Make it happen, baby. All right, we got First Order troopers coming through the trenches here, trying to get down. Come on, get some shots out, boys. Get some shots out. Let's see if we can topple this point. All right, these guys rounding the corner over here. That will create 3 different shot points. Ooh, these guys actually getting attacked in the booty, though, so they might get distracted a little bit. They might not be that helpful. Grenades going out, though. The First Order down in the trenches here, managing to get some shots off. It's possible. It's possible. They've killed a couple of these resistance troopers, but still the resistance manages to stand tall right now. Couple of First Order boys crawling around over here. Come on, guys. Start getting some fire out. The resistance who got grenaded and tried to dodge the grenades are actually getting back up. But here we go. The firing squad of First Order troopers right here, right now, is going on. They might manage to get a few more resistance kills. They do. I'm seeing a few troopers dropping in the distance. This could be it. Yeah, another boy bites the dust right there. We got 2 resistance soldiers left. And I think that is a choke point conquered, baby. Nice! It only took me actually helping. And still we took some pretty incredible losses there. So let's move on to the next choke point here. I guess I'll just send them choke point to choke point, yeeting on in there until they eventually die. There's no way they can win this battle, you know? They've taken too many losses at this point. All right, here we go. We are rounding this corner nice and strong. However, not getting enough fire out. Oh, there we go. We're suppressing them now. There's only 4 resistance soldiers left. 3 now. And another one bites the dust. 2. They have gotten a number of first order kills, though. And one last Rhodian left alive here. Let's see if I can't Rambo this guy. Ah! I hopped up and instantly got KO'd right there. All right, that's another choke point toppled right there for the first order. Let's see what we can do. There's one trooper right here. He only has an E11, so this should be a easy crack right here. This shouldn't be too tough. This guy should die. Well, we say that, but we've seen the first order's performance. It's not great. Oh my god, what is happening? Oh, he grenaded! All right, they get the kill. That grenade still might kill him. Dude, guys, run away! Oh my god, actual idots. 3 troopers just died for no reason. That was ridiculous. That was ridiculous. All right, let's move these guys around here. What? There's still a troop transport left alive? I had no idea. All right, that's a extra little threat to the battlefield with our 4 first order troopers left alive. Let's try this this target next. All right, Resistance is getting some shots onto this troop transporter right now. Troop transporter is targeting the fellers behind this rock here, not really resulting in any kills. The rock is a sturdy one, baby. All right, let's see. Here comes the first order push right around this corner. And that's going to be the end of our first order infantry, I have a feeling right here. They're trying their best. He tries to grenade, but he ends up dying. So now there is simply just a troop transport left for the first order. Let's go ahead and take this here. Bazooka trooper. Run him on up here. And let's take this thing out once and for all. This is going to be a Resistance dubski. I'm actually a little surprised that the Resistance managed to win. I feel like the First Order had everything going for him for a little bit there. That's a nice solid body shot to it. And it looks like the crew does bail out with that. And so now there's just 3 First Order troopers over here. Push out. Come on, die like men. Die like men. I feel like the First Order had a lot going for them, but just didn't manage to pull through at the end of the day. They just couldn't make it happen. Oh, there you go. That's the death. All right. So the Resistance manages to win. They've got about 30 troopers left, mainly in this left trench, but still a few in the right trench, especially back here. If we look at the losses, I have a feeling a lot of the bodies have been deleted by tanks rolling over them, but still we can get a good idea here. Red are dead First Order troopers, and yeah, actually, look at the number of guns compared to the number of bodies here. Clearly, there was more troopers dead here, but their bodies got deleted either by explosions or vehicles running them over. So, still lots of dead First Order troopers. Yellow are Resistance troopers, and there's a lot of dead Resistance troopers as well. Oh, right now they're just shooting an empty tank. Idots. It was a Pyrrhic victory, but certainly a victory nonetheless, and the Resistance manages to take a dubski against a massive First Order assault. Either way, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to comment down below if you did. Subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that like button. I'll see you all in the next one, guys. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.